Station Rai Amsterdam Convention Center.
So it's day 2 at HLTH Global Health Tech Conference here in Amsterdam, where I'm representing one of my clients. Look at this. These are the top global brands: Google Health, Microsoft, Uber Health, you name it. Basically talking about what the future brings for healthcare, okay? And do you know what the best part is? All these people, they're all coming from all over the world. Just today, I've had, I think, 8 or 9 meetings with investors and clients. And every single meeting with somebody else, with some other different country, right? We all sat down, there's a special meeting area at the end, I'll show you later, where people sit at the table with, in front of the investor or client, and we basically talk business, right? And the best part is we are all coming from different parts of the world, right? I had a meeting with people from Europe, from America, from Asia, from Middle East, from all over the place. And there is not one person in here who would say, oh, are you an immigrant? Or what's your background? Or your accent is maybe not great or something like that. No, none of it, okay? We are all here specifically to do business and to talk about business and to shape the future of healthcare. And that's number one. So if you're an immigrant and you feel bad about your, your background, where you're coming from, the country you're coming from, or your accent, top leaders in healthcare from all over the world don't give a shit. So why would you? Okay, that's number one. Number two, I was thinking about my own story, how it all started. In 2010, right? So not that long time ago, I was this broke Polish immigrant in England. I couldn't speak English, and all I had was £200 in my pocket and a bicycle. I ended up being homeless for a short period of time, and I really struggled. I could not see value in myself. I thought that's it. I'm never gonna make that. I'm gonna end up just being broke immigrant, and nobody will ever respect me, and I'll never achieve anything. 15 years forward, I'm standing here with all these companies. I'm representing one of them, and we're making really big deals, and we're shaping the future of healthcare for the whole world, okay? What's the lesson here? You have to know, I have no diploma, I have no medical background, none of it, right? I'm a dropout from the university, and just Polish immigrant who just basically tried to make it happen for himself. So the lesson is, doesn't matter where you're coming from, doesn't matter your background, your language, your skin, color of your skin, none of it. If you really want to actually make it better for yourself, if you want to work hard on your life, okay? I bet you it's half of these people are immigrants. It's probably, at least sounds to me, it looks like, okay? And I've been around here, Amsterdam, and obviously immigrants are everywhere, and it's okay, it sounds like, it's okay, right? So it's no problem. But it doesn't matter where you're coming from or what you sound like if you really can focus on actually improving your life. And how do you do it? I keep talking about this in my channel. The best way to improve your life, and I wouldn't be standing here if I haven't integrated properly into my new culture, my new home, which is England. So wherever you are, if you live in Amsterdam or in Netherlands, and if you're an immigrant, you wouldn't be here if you wouldn't speak English or if you wouldn't know your job or whatever you're supposed to be doing here, right? So if I was this Polish immigrant staying in London and thinking about myself, oh no, feeling sorry for myself, not gonna make it, I hate it here, I would never be here, I would never achieve it. The key is to integrate, assimilate as best as you can, as much as you can, to your best abilities, and then the opportunities will present. I keep telling you guys about this. If you're really serious about it, if you really want to improve your life, there's nothing remotely that close as good as integration into society where you live. I live in England, so for me it was England. I had to learn English, I had to learn how people operate, I had to learn business, and I moved on with my life, and so I ended up here in the high-end global health tech conference in Amsterdam, right? Representing my client. Now, lesson number 3 is for natives. Guys, these are the future healthcare leaders, they're current and future healthcare leaders, they're top brands. Please tell me, how are we supposed to move as a country, innovate? For example, in the UK, right, we're falling apart, public healthcare system, the NHS. If we won't let these brilliant minds come into our country, or to any country that matter. Now, I get it, right? The immigration has got its own issues, and we know which ones, right? And this is not the case. But the conversation about immigration, it should never be about is it good or is it not. Who's going to tell me these people are not good? Who's going to tell me these are it's the top of the tops, right? We have to look for these people, look after them, bring them in, and make them part of us. Like obviously, then once they come in, they should assimilate and integrate. That's on immigrant side, but on native side, you really have to encourage this kind of immigration into any country. Look, this whole idea about that immigration has to stop is not real. Okay, even if everybody would agree that it's not going to happen. We are too far into immigration, especially in the West Europe. So we're going to have to focus on this type of immigration, right? Okay, bring brilliant people into our country and let them do what they do best: innovate, build businesses, bring money, bring innovation, partnerships, all of this. Okay, and I can't stress it enough how important it is. Okay, you really have to think about this, guys. And please don't get yourself being stuck into this mindset that immigration is either bad or good. Nothing is only black or white. And this is the best example, okay? And I'm an example. Look, I'm integrated immigrant. Maybe some people don't like it, but so what? I'm there and I'm part of the country now. Right? So these are 3 lessons for immigrants, natives, and 2 lessons for immigrants, 1 for natives. I hope it was helpful. I'll show you again. Look, keep an eye on this. Look at this. Keep an eye on innovation, because that's where there's so many immigrants within the innovation and tech. I mean, like the best American brands, the most successful ones, are either run by immigrants, either from directly immigrants or from the second line of immigrants, right? So it's like, we have to be serious about that, guys. And if you're an immigrant, please be serious about yourself. If you really want to improve your life, if you want to move ahead with your life, number 1, integrate into a society, learn language, and then the opportunities present themselves. Trust me, I promise you, there's nothing will improve your life faster and better and more than actually integrating into the culture and the country where you are based now, at your new home. Call it your new home, be part of it, support your new home, and the opportunities will come back to you. I guarantee you, I promise you that. Right, if you like this video, please give me a like. Consider subscribing to my channel if you're not subscribing. I'm probably going to have a couple more videos from around here on my channel, and obviously I'm talking about immigration a lot, so if you like that topic, if you want to learn more, or want to support me, please do subscribe, like, leave me a comment if you want, and thanks so much for your time. I'll see you soon. Cheers.
Overstappen op de 4, bus 62 en 2.